How is everyone doing? Super excited and fired to be here talking with each and every last one of you all tonight. But y'all know how I like to start this out. Do one of the three things from you right now. I need you to like, share, and comment because you never know who might needs to hear this. And the whole purpose of me coming to you each and every week is to become the river and not the reservoir. So that's to provide you all with value so you can go out there and provide value to others. Now, what I want to talk about this week is just some things that I done picked up in life, and I pretty much call these the rules of my life. So I'm just be running it down, but if you got a pen and pad, I highly suggest you use it because there's going to be a lot that be dropped in this video. I'm going to try to make this video not that long, but it's going to be packed with a lot of substance, if that makes sense to you. But the first thing that I always learn in life is you must be adaptable, which means you must be flexible with life. So there's going to be a lot of things that go on in life, whether it be good or whether it be bad. You just have to be able to adapt to the good times, and you have to be able to adapt to the bad times. Do not let anything that you go through overcome you. You should be the person that's overcoming the things that you go through. And one thing that you can do is just switch your perspective of it. Versus you having a negative outlook on life, you should switch it to more of a positive outlook. Because once you have a positive outlook, no matter what goes on in your life, guess what? You aren't shooken by it. And you should live life unshakable. Nothing in life should be able to take you down. You should only be going up instead of down. This is not nothing that you should fret over. It should just be like, hey, I understand what I'm going through, but this is not my destination. This is just a pit stop. So you must keep going with the ride of life. You have to keep going. Do not stop right here because you came too far to turn back or to even stop. So keep going. Do not give up no matter what's going on in your life. Because like I said, you have the bad and you have the good. But don't let the bad weigh you down. Just throw it and keep going. This one was a big one that I have had a major problem with. And it was just learning to say no. One of my downfalls is having a very big heart. When I have a very big heart, what I mean by that, I have a heart for people. So when it comes down to helping people, I used to find it very hard to say no. But you got to actually know who to help, why you're helping them, and is it really honest, or are you really moving? I can say, are you really moving with some type of integrity in the moment that you're doing it? Because if you know who to help, you can't help everybody. I'm going to tell you that. You cannot be there to help everybody because there's going to be a lot of people who come to you with their problems, but their problems should remain your problems or become your problems. And then why you're helping them. Now, when you discover why you're helping someone, then now it makes your decision a little bit more better versus you just going off of it and you like, I don't know what I should be helping this person because of this. You need clarity whenever you helping somebody or whenever you saying yes or no. Because if you just find yourself being a yes man through life, guess what? It's going to be a lot of people that use you. And I don't like too much like to be used as in that term, like being taken advantage of. And I always tell people, you're not taking advantage of me. It's just me learning more about you. So if I do something for you, because I don't never expect anything in return, but if I do something for you and I feel like I'm being used, now it's just heightening up my awareness of our relationship. Once you get awareness of your relationship, then now you know what type of boundary to set with your relationship. And I know that boundaries always end or will always start and it will end with no. So choose people who respect your boundaries and don't hold it against you because you're saying no. Because if you hold it against me, if I'm saying no, then you were never meant to be a part of my life anyway. And I also learned that patience is a very, very big one. And patience is a virtue. That's what I always heard. But patience, you need to have patience with a lot of things in your life. Just like you might be strolling up social media, you might be looking at somebody, you be like, man, why they have this right now and I don't have this? You got to think about it. Everything take time. Everything take time. And what I mean by time is things that I must experience. It's a lot of things you must experience in the midst of you getting whatever it is that you want. But patience, it can be a hard process, but it is needed. You can't just rush your time to get something or to reach a major goal that you have in your life. You have to actually take the time out to experience whatever you want, because whatever you want comes with some type of experience. Now, if you don't want any type of experience, then, don't want nothing at all, or don't look at the better, or don't look at exactly what it is that you want. Because if you looking at it, just understand you got to have patience, because everybody's times come. It's just about when your time gonna come. And I don't really want to say like you waiting on something, but when in the process of your patience, you have to be putting some type of work towards whatever you're doing. Because if you're not putting any type of work towards whatever you're doing, I'm sorry to tell you, this is a failed process. You need to reevaluate, and then you need to move, and you need to make some more shifts to whatever it is that you're doing. But don't mistake patience for you basically being stuck and you just waiting on something. So when I say patience, yeah, you having some type of thought into what it is that you're doing, but you also have to put some action into what you're doing. Now, if you just wait and you're not putting in any action towards whatever it is that you want, then just quit waiting. But if you patient in the process and you doing a lot of things in the process to progress you towards what you want, then it's totally different. And I always heard the phrase that hard work always pays off. I do not like that phrase, because you can be working so hard on something and then the work that you're doing, it might not be consistent. So when I talk about hard work, I'm not talking about just the work that you're doing, because you can be so productive one day and then you not productive at all for a whole month. That's a total lack of whatever it is that you're running towards. Now, I'm talking about being consistent. When you consistent at something, everything falls in place. Everything. If you lack in discipline, remain consistent. If you lack in motivation, remain consistent. Because I'm telling you, consistency is the currency to your success. How much of it are you depositing in your life right now? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. And when you deposit a lot of it, guess what? You have an overflow of results. Successful results. I have never seen nobody be consistent, then fail in the end. It doesn't work like that. But if you don't do any work, guess what? You're going to fail in the end. And talking about failure, a lot of people have a fear of failure. I need everybody that's looking at this right now to get the fear of failure out of their heads. Everything that you do in life, you're not going to be good at it at first. But you have to stay consistent. So I want everybody right now to do these three things for me right now. Fail fast. Fail easy. Fail fast. Fail early. And fail often. I'm going to say it again. Fail fast. Because when you're doing something, you have this little voice, this little negative voice in your head, and it can kind of talk you out of whatever it is that you want to do. But if you take action fast, you overpower that voice that's going on in your head. And fail early. What I mean by early is don't wait till you get up in age to start doing something. Do it right now. I know a lot of people that's looking at this right now probably having this battle with themselves, talking about, I'm just going to wait till the perfect time. I'm just going to wait till all my ducks in a row. The ducks would never walk in a line, and they would never be in a row, and the time would never be perfect. So start doing it now. And what I mean by fail often is, if you don't get it the first time, keep at it. Because every time that you're failing, you're gaining some type of experience versus you just being stuck. Now, you just being stuck is you not doing anything at all, and you never want to be stuck. So I'm telling everybody to fail fast, fail early, and to fail often. Now, in the midst of you doing whatever it is that you want, you have to stay away from toxic people. I'm talking about those people that always have something negative to say about what it is that you doing because they can't do it. Those commentators. Have you ever looked at a game? I don't know who kind of got like a sense of sports that's looking at this right now, but have you ever looked at a game, or let's just say a contest with a judge or a commentator? They always giving their opinions about something, but you never seen them play the game, or you never seen them do exactly what it is that you're doing. That's what I'm talking about. You got to stay away from negative people. And then when they do say something, just take it as constructive criticism. Don't deposit that into your spirit. And if it's in your spirit, then it starts to waver your whole action. Don't deposit it in you. Just take it, shake it off, and keep it moving. And then a lot of cases, you need to kind of like filter out all the toxic people in your life, because a lot of people who came with you who don't supposed to go with you. Understand it. It's cause for a season of separation. Once you separate from these people, now it's time for elevation. You have to. It's a process. It's a process, but it must be done. And stay away from those people who always is looking to receive. So they go back to being used. Everybody around you should be contributing to whatever your main goal is. They're there to keep you on track. You need givers in your life, not takers. Everyone in your circle should be giving some type of value to each other, or holding everybody to a certain type of standard, because your environment is very vital to your success. Depending on what type of success that you want. If you want bigger success, you got to get around a better crowd. It's okay to separate. It might seem like a hard decision. I'm not saying cut them all the way off. But you need to limit your time, because you know how much your time is worth. It's priceless. Do not let other people's opinions of you become your reality. I think I heard Les Brown say that. It's a lot of people who gonna say things about you behind your back, or it get right back to you. You can't let that become your reality. The only thing that you need to be paying attention to is what you say about you, or how you feel about you. Don't let nobody else say so become your life. Break away from that. Break away. Because if you don't break away, it'll be something that you take away. Don't do that. But do me a favor. Hopefully this added some type of value to you all, because I feel like everybody needs some type of guidelines in life, and these are the rules that I've done pretty much adopted in life. So hopefully you can take something from this video and actually start to use it this week or use it over the course of life. Because the whole purpose of me doing this every week is so we all can grow with each other, get some type of commonality with each other. Once you have it, now we can move forward and grow. But do me this favor, follow me on IG at _whoisDT and DT Sturghill on Facebook. And look, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? Subscribe now, people, so you never miss any type of value that's going on. And also listen to me and my brother's podcast, The Mind Report. If you haven't checked that out, I definitely don't know what's wrong with you, because we dropping gems every single week. And it is 3 different perspectives with one mindset. It doesn't get any better than that. But I want everybody to kick their week off and start setting some type of guidelines for your life, so you can be the controller versus being the consumer of life. But do me a favor. Look, everybody, I want everybody to love, serve, and grow, and we're going to kick this week off right, all right?